The house on Blackwood Lane. It was a dark and stormy night as Sarah and her friends, Mark and Emily, ventured into the depths of the old neighborhood. They had heard tales of a haunted house hidden within the winding streets, a place that had stood abandoned for decades. Intrigued by the rumors, they decided to investigate, seeking an adrenaline rush on this eerie Halloween night. As they approached Blackwood Lane, the rain lashed against their jackets, creating an ominous soundtrack to their adventure. The house loomed ahead, its once grandeur now diminished by time and neglect. The wooden porch creaked under their weight as they stepped onto it, exchanging nervous glances. With trepidation, they pushed open the front door, revealing a hallway engulfed in darkness. The air was thick, suffused with a chilling presence that sent shivers down their spines. They hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity propelled them forward. The house seemed frozen in time, as if the world had forgotten about it. Cobwebs stretched across every corner, and the walls whispered secrets of the past. The floorboards creaked beneath their feet, echoing through the empty rooms like the agonized moans of lost souls. As they explored further, they stumbled upon an old study. The room was filled with dusty books and faded photographs. Sarah picked up an aged photo album and, to her surprise, saw a picture of herself, her friends, and the house. The photo was dated many years ago, long before they were born. Panic set in, and they desperately tried to escape the house, but the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The room grew colder, and the air grew heavy with an unseen presence. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she felt a chilling breath on the back of her neck. Suddenly, the walls began to bleed, thick crimson liquid oozing down, staining the faded wallpaper. Terrified, they watched in horror as ghostly figures emerged from the blood-streaked walls. Faces distorted with anguish and eyes hollow with despair, the apparitions reached out with spectral hands, their mournful wails filling the room. Mark, paralyzed with fear, fell to the floor, consumed by the ethereal hands that clawed at his body. Emily and Sarah tried to break free, but an invisible force held them in place, trapping them within the nightmare. A haunting voice whispered from the shadows, piercing their souls with its malevolent tone. "You trespassed into my domain, and now you shall suffer for eternity. This house is mine, and you shall become part of its cursed legacy." As the night wore on, their screams echoed through the empty halls, blending with the chilling cries of those who had fallen victim to the house before them. The house on Blackwood Lane had claimed 3 more souls, forever doomed to roam its haunted corridors. Years passed, and the house remained a dark secret, a foreboding presence in the neighborhood. Locals whispered tales of the trapped souls, warning others to stay away. But some, lured by the thrill of the unknown, still ventured into the shadows, unaware of the horrors that awaited them within the house on Blackwood Lane.